In today's video, we're going to discuss why NetSuite is by far the best marketing, direct sales, and after sales system that exists today. Now, it's a very harsh statement to make, and don't get me wrong. Of course, when we talk about marketing, some of us might just assume we're talking about email campaign automation. And of course, everybody loves MailChimp. And of course, MailChimp is a great system to be able to import your contacts, create your email templates, and automate the sending of these email campaigns to their contacts. So that's one point. Yes, for sure, it's a great system. However, MailChimp is not able to let you know how much revenue each of these contacts drove. It's not going to be able to let you know also how much time, resources, and money you spent on each campaign that you designed. mailchimp is in no way able to let you organize all the suppliers, meetings, approvals that need to happen in any campaign, regardless just the emailing one. Because don't forget, when we talk about a true marketing software, we cannot just focus about email blasting people away. There's also trade shows, phone calls, there's social media like pay-per-click, pay-per-view adverts on LinkedIn, on Facebook. We've got people that can recommend you on Instagram, on different platforms like TikTok, and all these people, these influencers can be paid to talk about your product and services. They are being seen by millions of people. Now, how can one email system like MailChimp be called the best marketing platform? That's not possible. It's just a misunderstanding of the market of what it is a marketing system is supposed to be. Now, let's get back to NetSuite. With NetSuite, you can manage all your marketing channels within one system. When I say manage, I mean about planning, budgeting, running all the activities that needs to be run in the specific order they have to be run and approved internally before anything even gets out, and tracking, of course, just like on MailChimp, the performance of each of these campaigns. The trade show, how many business cards did you get? You did a special pay-per-click Google AdWord campaign. You spent $1,000. How much money did you get back? How many people clicked on it? Who were they? What were they looking for? What did they end up buying? All these activities and data that MailChimp just isn't able to track. It's not made for it. It's even unfair to compare MailChimp to NetSuite. Right, so now that we've explained very clearly how NetSuite is far superior than MailChimp in terms of marketing management in broad terms, let's talk about the direct sales. So when we talk about sales, we're going to go in the world of CRM, and CRM has a king, and that king is called Salesforce. Everybody knows this. It's no big secret. Salesforce is the best system you can own if you want to manage your sales team, where they will be driving their activities, creating opportunities, quotes, and sales orders, and then hopefully these sales orders will be sent to the financial software where they will be invoiced, and then whatever happens, there's a black box where you would need an integration back to Salesforce if you wanted to know anything as a salesperson. Now, where does the limit of Salesforce stand? When we engage into cost, time, expenses in generating lead, in qualifying these leads, and these leads get to the sales team. Of course, we can run sales activities on Salesforce, but what we don't know and we can't track is the cost associated with all the expenses we ran in transforming this qualified lead into a prospect and a customer. That could be uh, traveling expenses, booking of hotel, building prototypes, building demo environments, building all these different kind of things that the customer or the prospect requires to be able to make a decision or if they're going to be going ahead or not with your offering. So all these costs, when you look at the CRM, they cannot be linked to the sales department. Why? Because these costs are usually managed on an ERP system. Salesforce is a CRM system. MailChimp is a marketing email campaign system. Now, NetSuite goes beyond all this because NetSuite also offers the ability to link vendor bills to your sales activities department, to specific internal projects. That could be an email campaign, that could be a trade show, it could be a pay-per-view, pay-per-click, it could be some influencers on social media that you paid. And all these bills will be entered in the accounting system and assigned to these projects and campaigns. Now, this is simply why NetSuite is the greatest sales system out there today. The power of NetSuite is exponential. There is no way that one system on its own can make as much as NetSuite does, because each system currently is trying to focus on one aspect of business. Now, if you only use NetSuite without a good communication specialist, without a good graphic design, your website is not going to look great. So yes, you are going to be spending money on communicating with people. You'll have the tools to communicate with people. You'll have the tools to create opportunities, to send estimates. But if the data that's out there, when someone clicks on a link on your email and the website is horrible, then of course they're not going to trust you and they're not going to buy from you. So what I'm saying here is NetSuite is part of the sales equation leading to success, but it is not the only part. There is a requirement for expertise, for communication, for graphic design, for even sound design. If you're making YouTube videos to talk about your products and you're making an advertising, you need to spend money on so many different aspects than just a system, that when you use a system, you want to make sure that all these costs, all these plannings, all these time frames are taken into account, so that instead of running a gazillion Excel documents to run your business, you run your business on a single system. Now, of course, if you're not quite sure about the format of the template you should use, what you should be writing about, we can also provide you with recommendations of great communication specialists, graphic designers, sound designers, video editors, and people who work in the business of creating this communication that you're going to be sending out to the customers. So I hope that all this made sense to you today, and I hope that you understand now very clearly why NetSuite is by far the greatest CRM system on the market. If you want to use NetSuite, please get in touch with us on our website. We'll get back to you within 48 hours and we can start preparing a nice demo, a meeting with you, and understand where you're at to be able to see if it's feasible to move on NetSuite or not for you. Thank you for your time and speak to you soon. Goodbye.